Well, first on the labor laws and then economic policies. First of all, if half the workforce is self-employed, right, and only 10% of those hire other workers, right, you're really only talking about half, 55% of the workforce do labor laws and regulations actually obtain, right? And if you're self-employed, not hiring others, or even if you hire others, the regulations, the policies, the laws that impinge on you are very sector-specific. So if you're an urban informal worker like a street vendor, what really matters is the city's regulations about who can do what where, right? Are you allowed to vend on that street? Can you be in that open market? Those are the rules that really bind on them. And this has to do with our models in our heads, our mindsets and our models about what a city should look like, right? What is a modern city? Should it be clear boulevards with no street vendors? If you have a historic downtown large square, do you want to clear it of all the street vendors, or do you want it to manage it in such a way that you have street vendors there who can sell traditional goods, bring some color to the place? And so suddenly you are outside the labor markets, you're outside labor regulations, you're into our economic policy zone, right? And the waste pickers of the world, cities often historically didn't pay it much attention to waste, and it was waste pickers who would sort of clean the streets and recycle and reclaim. And then cities suddenly set up and want to be modern, and they don't want any waste on their streets, and they privatize the function. They hand over the contracts to private firms, and then the waste pickers are sort of left, and the private firms don't recycle. They just take the waste to the landfills or the incinerators. So we have to build the waste pickers back into the solid waste management system. And that's an urban policy. That's an urban mindset of what a city should be like and how it should function.